Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to another episode of our Alpha 17 Rimworld campaign. So, where did we leave off last time? I can't even quite remember. Heatwave. That is not good. Right, so what we're going to do to deal with the heatwave is get us a cooler built in our, currently impromptu bedroom. What have I set people doing to start off with? What's everyone doing first? I don't think I've told anyone to do anything in particular. No, I want you to prioritize working on cooler, please. There we go. Fabulous. Right, so that'll cool it down in here a little bit. What's it outside? It's getting up to 30 degrees. It's not too... Okay, it's going up. Never mind. Even at night, it's going up. That's not great. Anywho, at least our main area is cooled. Luckily, our kitchen is also, cooled by virtue of being right next to our... That was rather close. By virtue of being right next to our freezer, our kitchen is quite cold, so that's fine. I can't believe how close that lightning storm was. At least, I guess it was, it's raining, so that helps us quite a lot. Oh, yes, that's what we're doing. We were getting lots of wood, because obviously we need to build a bit more at the moment. We especially need to start on our housing and build a stockpile sort of around here, probably. So what's everyone doing? Everyone's currently sleeping in. Bishop is researching some guns so we can have a bit of protection for our colony. But at least now we have a nice little eating area that everyone can go and munch down on some food in. Hopefully they're not just randomly eating raw food. I haven't seen anyone actually go and sit down yet. Am I even giving them enough time to go and eat, I wonder? What does it say? Needs. Oh, okay, never mind. I need to set Kalun as the bond for that. There we go. How are we going to do this? Right, we need to build... I think we leave... Do we leave that there for the moment? I'm just wondering how big we build these sort of bunks. Right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. 7, 7. That's 8 because I'm terrible. And let's do a gap there. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7. How many we got? 7. There we go. That should be about right for the moment. Okay, so where do I want a wall? What am I even doing? Oh, I actually genuinely did build it. For some reason I thought I was building plans. That's not very smart of me. How do I want to play this? I'm going to do this. Excuse me. Cancel that. And build a wall there. I'm just trying to think. If we're planning to make this all self-contained, then it actually doesn't so much matter where I have the... doors. Oh well, that's something we can fiddle with later on. I'm not overly concerned. Let us also, while we are at it, get them to go, or anyone who wants to, or is free, to go and harvest some of this agave, because we want some food. Well, I mean, we got plenty of food, but, more food the better. Right, corn. We have some nice chunk of corn that's dropped down. Before I forget, we probably also want to deconstruct a few ship chunks, because we will want to have some components to hand. We don't want to be like running around trying to find some after we've already figured out we actually need some. I'd rather have it already there. Just looking around the rest of the map now to see if we can actually find some more crashed ship parts. Of course, that actually relies on you having decent eyesight, which I do not. Ooh, we got elephants. I didn't even notice that there were elephants down there. Ooh, there's one there. Right. So we can use that. Oh no, that one's we've already selected that one. Yeah, there we go. Right, how's this going then? I'd say one of the other things we need to do quite quickly is get a... Oh god, we used all of the wood. Gee. Whoops. I guess that's maybe one of the other things you're short of? Let's get all of this wood here. And there. There's not really anything there. That's a bit of a bummer. How are we doing for power? Doing okay for power. Right, so I think for the heat wave, at least, I'm going to make them sleep all in here still. Otherwise, they will get rather warm. It's nice, comfortable 21 degrees in comparison to outside where it's 32. So yeah, definitely staying in here rather than give them their own rooms. Right. Come on, everyone wake up. Time to go to work and actually do something protective. We do need to get some gun turrets built to aid us in sort of protection, because quite quickly we'll end up getting some raiders arrive that actually have some guns. Okay, that's good. They are actually eating where I wanted them to eat. That's encouraging. Right, everyone's carting back a load of stuff. That's good. Ooh! Packaged survivor meal. There's literally only 3. A group of Labrador retrievers join. Sure. I want them to rescue down colonists and do all of that jazz, please. Haul. Fabulous. Of course, they actually need to be assigned to somebody, but I guess that maybe that will come up in a little bit. Who is our current handler? Sam is our current handler. Right, we'll get Sam to do that then. We got plenty of meals, haven't we? 63, so that's okay for the moment. So we'll let him go and do some handling. Yeah, there we go. We'll set that to 1 so he goes off and does a bit of handling, because as soon as we get these Labradors trained up, they can, you know, start hauling stuff around, which would be fabulous. Ooh, that's a nice... How far away is it? It is quite far away. Are they going to all go and get that straight away? I hope not. Don't you like how Bishop sat in his nice little wow. He literally jumps out of bed, jumps onto a desk, and sits there and he's nice and happy. Right, I think I'm going to set an upper limit on these simple meals of... cook simple meals. Do until we have X. And then we'll do to like 85. 70 maybe. And I will do... Oh, pause when satisfied. Unpause at 40. There you go. So it'll produce 70, wait until that drops to 40, and then start again. That's a pretty genius piece of work, actually. I like that. That is a really nice option to have. Right, what everyone else is doing, it's almost the end of another day, and it doesn't really appear like they've actually done much. Other than potentially, I guess they made some... some houses there. Right, come on. Oh, well, this was harvest, so is there some agave kicking about in here? There is some agave fruit. Where's everyone else? Aw, they went off and collected stuff. We got loads of, 58 components. Wow. Did they pick up everything over here? No, they've got one more to gather from. Oh, there's a bunch of steel here as well, so we'll get that. This things I always tend to miss. It's just random chunks of resources just sat on the floor. I assume they come from, like, cargo pods. And I tend to always look specifically at where the cargo pod appears to have landed. And I guess stuff from around, like, falls in quite a wide area. And I always seem to miss it. We still got the heat wave? Yeah, 2 days and 10 hours it's gone on for. Nah, they're all okay, though. It'd be nice if Sam... Ooh, we got gun turrets. Fabulous. Right, so I guess we maybe get some more power places going. And let's reinstall that. Maybe down there. We need to get some more people building, I think. Growing construction. You're a 2, 1, 4. The thing is, none of them are really good enough to warrant letting them anywhere near stuff. Except maybe Shog. Where is it? Oh, we'll just let Kalen. Everyone's... Who's idle? Bishop. Right, so what could Bishop do, which we're not already letting him do? Hunt. Although we don't have a gun to give him. So it looks like research it is. We want to give you... What do we want to give you? I'm going to actually get him to make some... To do pemmican. Because pemmican, like, producing pemmicans, like, it's a nice backup. Like, you could just have it sat there, like, lasts forever. You know, doesn't really take much to actually produce. There we go. Lovely. So what's Sam going off to do now? Hauling. Lovely. Okay. What is everyone else doing? Oh, they're hauling. Nice. It's fine, I guess. I'd quite like to go and chop wood and stuff like that. Ooh. Before I forget. We actually need to hook this... No, I wanted another one there. And we actually want to hook that up. So... Let's build that there. Build you there. You across there. It's always good to have interconnectivity in your network, just in case, like, one bit breaks. You don't want, like, a whole section of your base to go down just because one tiny little power line's broken. You want to sort of split it up. Ideally, anyway. We are desperately short of wood, so that is one thing I would love to buy a huge amount of. Or equally... So I think I need to set plank cut as maybe... a 1 initially. Because I want them to go and do a load of, cut a load of plants down so we can actually finish these things off, because currently they're getting a huge mood reduction because of the amount of, because they're poor living space. So we want to fix that as soon as possible. What else can we actually work on? Production. Quite like to start making some stone cutting related stuff. There we go, heat wave's over. Quite like to start making some stone cutting related stuff. I'm going to make maybe a bench in there. High-tech bench. Would that be good? I think I've got other things I need to build first. At the moment, I'm sort of lacking manpower in the construction vicinity. The good thing is, because construction's ahead of plant cut, as soon as there are resources available to actually construct these buildings, Kaelin's actually going and building them. Which is very nice. The only disadvantage is some of this stuff's a little ways away. Like the wood is. There we go. Right, there we go. We can move, especially now the heat wave's over as well, we can actually move people into some of these rooms. 4 bedrooms at least. Joy of joys. But actually, come to think of it, we need more wood, because if we're going to be able to build beds and stuff like that, we actually need wood for that. How much wood we got sat around here? 718. So. Cut plants. Oh no, I don't mean to do that. I mean to chop wood. There's not a lot of wood to chop. Yep, there is nothing. Ooh, on the upside, at least we're getting some cloth. Which we can sell, or we can do lots of other nice things with. Let's put a plant cut for Kaelin up to 3 again. Shog and AJ can have it at 1 at the moment. And then that means Kaelin can focus on actually building things. So we want probably... Oh no, that's wrong. Like that. Lots of double beds everywhere. There we go. Right, so everyone have a double bed, and then what do we also need to do? We also need to build lights everywhere, so people aren't sleeping in the dark. Oh dear, that's probably not a good thing. Before I forget, we'll put this, sort this power conduit out so it goes all the way down there. And probably all the way here as well, because eventually we're going to connect all this stuff up. Right, let's have a look at this raid. So we got some little bugger with a wooden club. Okay, cool. We got a while to wait. What guns everyone got? Bolt action rifle, pistol, nothing. Plasteel knife. So it looks like Sam and Kaelin can this is not going to end well for them. Right, that ended well. So, do we want to capture this person is the question. They are teetotaler, hard worker, and greedy. We didn't shoot anything off, did we? Shattered rib. That's not the end of the world. Okay, so who was our handler? That was Sam. So Sam can capture... And I'll unforbid that. And who's our doctor? Shog. Shog, can you come here, please? I know, you're being woken up in the night. It's fine. Why are you sleeping? I mean, I suppose you can sleep for a while. Mad animal. Local wild boar has gone nuts. Right. You're dead. Sorry. Hopefully they don't come and attack Karen. Oh, I thought that was what I was going to do then. Come on, don't sleep through the night and let this chap die. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Severe illness. There we go. Right. It looks like we may be able to get a... recruitment difficulty is 99. Luckily, we've got somebody with really high social skill. So, fingers crossed. Worst case scenario, I guess we could sell them. Did that boar go away? I think the boar went away. Oh, no! What are you doing? My God. Prioritize hauling boar. That really annoys me when colonists do that and they flee. I'm fairly certain that's an option you can give them. Problem is that might be a good thing in some circumstances. Oh, can AJ tend to herself? Yes. Hypothermia, shivering. That's because you've been stood in the freezer for ages, you silly person. Oh, it was only a small amount of hypothermia. That'll fix itself pretty fast. Right. Pemmican's almost done with. These beds are almost done with, so... I don't know, what do we do? Let's assign beds to people randomly. Let's set owner, and that could be Kaelin, that can be... Well, actually, is anyone in a relationship? Nobody's in a relationship, that's fine. So, Sam can have that one, in which case... I'd love to know what everyone else is doing. Then they don't seem to be caring about hauling the wood at all. Pemmican is done. Right, work. Let's put plant cut to 3 and put haul to 1 for everyone apart from Kaelin at the moment. Who's idle? Bishop. Right, we need something for Bishop to do. Electrical smelting, coloured light, auto doors, tube television, refining. I think I want smithing or devil strand. I think maybe smithing. I'm not sure why I want smithing, but I do. Oh, we need another battery or 2. Because at the moment we've got loads of power that we're not using. What have we got? Oh, unfertilized chicken eggs. I thought they were fertilized ones. That would have been really good. Could have started up at our own chicken farm. Actually, I suppose the problem with that is there's not really a lot of grass around here, so we would have had to grow our own stuff, which is, you know, a bit of an issue. Some people need to get on some cleaning as well. This is crazy. Are these guys happier now? Because they got 8 without table. Well, that's your own stupid fault, isn't it? In a little pain, awful bad. It's not that bad. Jeez. A squirrel self-tamed. Wow. Slaughter. Like a squirrel is miles away. Let's get this animal. Squirrel. I'm going to tell the squirrel it can only go in the home range. Maybe we'll keep a squirrel. Pet squirrel. Oh, God. We really need to build a new... Ooh. Oh, okay. That's just the standard message that comes at the start. Got my hopes up then. Right, you build that so I can assign this to somebody. I will assign that to Shog. What are you even doing? Oh, cutting it to move that out of the way. Okay, that's okay. I'm actually going to set a zone area. I'm going to make a stockpile zone. I'm going to copy settings from here, and I'm going to make a stockpile zone outside over here. Because this is going to be our stockpile. Actually, I think the entirety of this is going to be our stockpile. And I'm going to cut a line through the middle of it. So I'm going to put a door at either end there, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Well, actually, I'll cut a line down the middle. And I'll cut another line down the middle. Just so basically it provides... It makes everyone a little bit more speedy. Let's do that. Oh, I've done that wrong. I needed to chop a line there. No, I'm doing this all wrong. You're there, you're there, you're there. That's fine. Let's go to the remove plans section. Let's do that. Plan. There we go, and remove all of this. Lovely, and there'll be a door there and door there. Fabulous. So I need to, I guess, copy those, paste it there, open it up, and do the priority there as normal, and then copy that. Actually, no, I don't want foods there. Yeah, no, that's fine. Copy that, paste. Paste. Lovely. Right, so the hauler should actually decide they want to go drag stuff over to... Let's remove these plans for a second. They should decide they want to actually go and drag stuff over into this area. Such as the cloth and all this jazz. Funnily enough, it seems they want to remove it first from this little place. Which is fine, I guess. What did I tell them to put there? Stockpile 2. Foods. I told them to put... Oh, I thought I said vegetarian only. Okay, never mind. So, copy. Paste. I don't really care about... I'm going to put... preferred, and then normal there, I think. So then hopefully they'll move stuff over there. Except in this one, I don't want hay, kibble, or animal products. There we go. Lovely. Ooh, joy. So that one is Shog. So just move next down the list. AJ... And then Bishop can have that one. Hurrah, everyone's getting houses. Power. Did I not put a lamp in this room? Standing lamp? I must not have. My fault. So we'll do that. And then I guess the next thing to do is get a bit more stuff over there. Oh, and we will build a light. Not build. Place a light in there. Fabulous. At some point we need to start looking at what we want to line the floors with as well. Right, so I will build that there. 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 So there will be another door there. So for the moment, door, 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 door. Good. So that'll be our more central stockroom done. I could deconstruct all of these. Well, at least 3 of these. Free up a bit of room. Good. Come on, everyone. Wakey, wakey. There we go. For some reason, the squirrel is insisting on sleeping inside the freezer. Does it have hypothermia, I wonder? No. Right, blue is fully healed. I'm going to take off Hall and put that back down to 2, I think. We now have a little bit of wood in there, so Kaelin should have no problem going around and doing all that. Fabulous. Right, I will pause it here and end the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.